And now we want to hear from a longtime Radware customer, TierPoint, a leading provider of IT and data center services. Joining us is Paul Mazzucco, TierPoint's Chief Security Officer. Welcome, Paul. It's very exciting to have you with us today. Can you tell us about the impact of COVID-19 and human behavior and what you are hearing from your customers?
I certainly will. So the oldest and strongest emotion of mankind is fear. And the oldest and strongest kind of fear is the fear of the unknown. So I'm Paul Mazzucco, the Chief Security Officer for TierPoint, a large data center company with more than 40 data centers in the United States. I'm here before you today because my background is in human behavior and behavioral studies. So the fear of change, and specifically the fear of the unknown, is an evolutionary human behavior. The human brain likes routine, and as we'll learn later, the human brain likes things to be simple and repeatable. So our internal comfort zone is to always feel in control. It does not take much for a normal fear of change to become a full-blown phobia when it is irrational, persistent, or very intense. And humans are so hardwired to have predictable outcomes that we would rather fabricate a potential solution with a negative outcome than not know the outcome at all. The mind also likes to label things, and it stores information, including beliefs and memories, in logical clusters. When a new experience happens, the brain has to decide where to store the information that experience generated, and we'll try to do that by finding a cluster of experiences we have previously had which are similar. If the new experience is unknown or unique, such as a pandemic, the brain will still try to fit it somewhere that it has already known. The feeling that we may get consciously is one of clutching at straws and feeling uncomfortable with a situation we are unsure of, trying to make it known or understood. Media outlets are unfortunately commercially incentivized to produce extremist and alarmist view reports. It drives viewership. And with the introduction of the new coronavirus, and because so many Americans are now working from home or are filing for unemployment, hackers and bad actors have found new and innovative ways to prey on these fears. First one we're seeing across our infrastructure is phishing campaigns. So bad actors have been rolling out fake email or phishing campaigns for months now with the rapid spread of the coronavirus. These campaigns promise individual payouts from the government aimed at easing the economic impact of workforce changes. One major credential stuffing campaign has been targeting the healthcare industry and appears to be sent from the HR department itself. The email simply says that the employees will be receiving a stimulus check via standard payroll. Please verify your credentials and it will expedite your deposit. The campaign is clearly taking advantage of employees' fear of the unknown, and the promise of financial assistance helps to modify those behaviors. Uncertainty about long-term employment and financial status makes employees desperate to find answers and turn off that uncertainty. Bad actors certainly know this, and Google has reported more than 18 million malware and phishing attacks per week across its Gmail service based on COVID. Also, malicious websites have popped up. Krebs on Security reports that the number of domains registered per day that contain COVID-19 related terms is more than 5,000 per day at this point. These sites are now becoming the perfect platform to launch official-looking emails from, to advertise false government or World Health Organization data, or to sell non-existent medical supplies. In fact, that so many malicious websites are coming online during the past 2 months is clearly bad actors, again, preying on our anxiety and our fears. And web security, especially across TierPoint's infrastructure, more than ever, corporations need to install and configure advanced web application firewalls, or WAFs. Currently, internet traffic is reported to be about 25% bad bot traffic. According to industry experts, this number will rise exponentially in 2020 with the proliferation of 5G and the increased attack vectors that brings. TierPoint is just one example of a nationwide network of managed service providers, but we alone have seen almost a 250% increase of web attacks and bot traffic across our infrastructure, targeting all major verticals such as healthcare and online shopping portals. The use of bots to attack hospital websites in the last 60 days has increased, directly related to the fears and overloaded hospital employees dealing with the current pandemic. Everything from U.S. Health and Human Services to World Health Organization sites have been hit, especially in the last month. So the conclusion is this pandemic is the new reality for businesses across the globe. Business leaders are now working from a new playbook, and that playbook is filled with blank pages and a healthy amount of unknown situations. Again, we need to make sure that our employees understand they're secure, our clients are secure, that we have the tools in place, and we make sure that we do our best to mitigate the biggest human fear, which again is the fear of the unknown. Thank you.